Welcome, welcome. Y'all know what it is. We got a special Big Fish podcast for y'all today. We're doing a quick interview with one of the dopest entrepreneurs in Miami. Yes, you're looking at him right here. Michael, tell him a
Refaelovitz.
little bit. Michael, you pronounce it.
Michael Refaelovitz.
Michael Refaelovitz. Pronounce it again.
Refaelovitz.
Refaelovitz. Michael Refaelovitz. I'm telling y'all right now, young Michael has a mind of an entrepreneur that is seasoned. Really, he's giving me game. He's giving me game on real estate. He has his own car washing business. He just serviced my car. I'm impressed. I've been impressed with him since I met him. Tell me a little bit about Miami, your life. You're the school president. Give us a little, give the people a little bit of info on you.
Michael Refaelovitz, young entrepreneur. I've been washing cars for 2 years. And yeah, been out here in Miami 3.5 years. Love it here.
Where are you from?
New York.
New York. You like Miami better?
Yeah.
What do you like about Miami better?
Better weather, more people, you know.
One of the things I love about Miami is, like, look around. All of this is inspiration.
Yeah.
Like, you see the beautiful palm trees, the landscaped homes. We got Khaled down the street, right?
Yeah.
You got DJ Khaled living down the street. Like, this is all inspiration. You see beautiful cars, beautiful people, beautiful weather. And then, obviously, the main thing that you got to do down here is make enough money to afford
live
it.
here, yeah.
So, like I said, you're 12 now?
12.
12 years old, so now I got to ask you some questions. What's the most amount of money that you've made in a week of washing cars?
It's been more than just washing cars. I don't know if I should believe upwards to 1,000.
What else do you do then?
I sports cards I used to sell, not anymore.
Sports cars.
I clean house windows I used to.
What's up? What's up? You see how Michael is? He got the whole team. He's got his big brother here. He's got a couple friends. You guys know about Michael's business, right? All his businesses. What do y'all? Matter of fact, let me ask y'all. How long has he been like this?
Since I knew him.
Since you knew him?
Yeah, I knew him for 7 years.
All right, so let me ask you, what drove you to want to even get into business? Most 12-year-olds, I don't know, want to play video games, hang out with their friends. I don't know. What do 12-year-olds do nowadays? I don't know. Go on YouTube, TikTok all day.
Yeah.
What makes you
Different.
different? He doesn't even have an Instagram. But what drives you to want to get into business and entrepreneurship?
I enjoy it. It's like a hobby for me, and I enjoy making money.
Which do you enjoy more, I should say? The grind and the hustle, or what it brings you at the end? What, not just the money, but what the money can provide you as far as a lifestyle?
I mean, I don't really spend. It depends. I like building connections because when I do a car wash, I get to know the person. It's good for if I ever want to start a real business. I know people, and also the money. It keeps me going.
I think that's a very mature response, but you do have a real business right now.
Yeah.
This is a real business, and the reason why I'm telling you it's a real business because one of the things that I'm learning still at 37 that he has already picked up is the ability to connect people that you have.
Yeah.
What I just noticed that you just did is while I'm getting my car washed, he said, "Hey, do you know anybody else in the area that may need their car washed?" So I thought of a couple people, told him. I said, "I'll reach out to him." What'd you tell me?
I don't remember.
You said FaceTime him. Can you
FaceTime,
call him now? Can you show him my work? He told me to FaceTime him now.
You get things done.
You get things done now. If I would have waited till later, may not have had the same effect. If he would have waited till later for even asking me, like, is there any other people, he may not have got the answer right then and there. Now I'm working for him. I'm marketing because I want to support his business because he did such a great job on my car. So that's one of the things that I'm continuing to learn. I feel like I got to keep learning from all different ages. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I like learning from people. And who would you say is your biggest inspiration?
Myself.
Oh, okay. Tell me more.
I just want to be the best version of myself, and I look forward to seeing me get bigger and bigger every day.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Can I steal that answer from now on when somebody asks me?
If you want.
All right, so I'm gonna steal that answer from now on when somebody asks me. What would I say? What is your? We know what has driven you. You know, you like the business aspect. You like what making money can afford you as far as a lifestyle. You said something interesting to me earlier about school.
Well,
It seems like you're bored with school.
yeah, I think school's a waste of time in my opinion. 'Cause I believe I could do better things out of school than in.
This man just said that school is a waste of time. In a time right now where people are upset, getting rid of the board of ed, all this other stuff, whatever's going on, your mindset is school is a waste of time.
Yeah.
And you think that, well, okay, so how would you learn the things that you're going to learn in school in a different way? Or do you just think that a lot of the stuff that you would be learning in school, they're not going to teach you the stuff that you're interested in as far as making money and building as an entrepreneur?
I think both aspects. I think you could find information everywhere. It's like Google, you have ChatGPT. In the olden days, you didn't have any of this. And also, they don't teach you business in school, not to a certain degree. They don't set you up for success, because how can you, when you have a teacher that doesn't really have a lot of money, teach you business? They don't know business.
Whoa, you just said a lot. That's something that I always thought about when I was in business school. I'm like, the people that are teaching me business in my business class, 99% of them never had their own business.
Yes, what are you learning if someone with no experience?
So pretty much they just learned out of a book, and now they're teaching me what they learned out of a book, rather than you getting out there learning in real time based on your experience.
You need experience to learn.
Would you say that's the greatest teacher? Experience?
You only learn from experience. That's what I've learned.
I always look, I've said that where school seems to me to be like babysitting, where even a lot of parents put their kids in school, don't even care that what you're actually learning in school, it's not applicable. Like you're not learning things that are going to set you up for success. You're learning just how to learn, I guess, or you're just learning how to follow directions. You're learning how to memorize stuff that none of the stuff that you're memorizing matters.
Yeah. I agree, but it's this knowledge you need that they're teaching you. I mean, it's good to know, but I don't believe it's the most important thing.
Wow. All right. I agree. And what's funny, when I'm into history,
Yeah.
the history that I learned in school is so watered down. It's either watered down or at best it's watered down, or just, in my opinion, it's just been a lie. And not necessarily a lie, a malicious lie, but I just think that I just don't believe necessarily the stories that they're teaching, that they're calling history. So that's something that I know. I can go on YouTube, I can read books, I can go to the library, do all these things. When it comes to math, science, all these different things, you can go on YouTube. I call it YouTube University. You can go on YouTube and learn anything.
Yeah.
So, and you can walk up to people how you are, and just how I walked up to you and started asking you questions, right?
Yeah.
Like, I want to know. I want to know what you know.
And also a lot of people that I probably want to leave school, but their parents wouldn't allow them because their parents are not letting them chase their own dream. That's what I believe is the biggest mistake. Because by them parents telling them, no, you have to stay in school, you're not letting them live their dream.
So, how do your parents feel about, so you're, in your mind, you're dropping out some, like when?
I want to, but whatever God brings me, maybe I would change my mind, but right now, yeah, I'd want to drop out, but I can't. I'm not at the age yet, but once I'm legally allowed to, yeah, I'd want to drop out.
Okay. How would your parents feel about that?
I don't know. We still have time, so.
We still got time to think about it, right?
Yeah.
And I bet you this, they'll be willing, if I was a parent, I would be more willing to allow my son or daughter to step out there if they're actually you're showing it at 12 years old.
Yeah.
So by the time you get to 16, if you already have the proof and you're sitting in class making more money than the teachers that are teaching you, then that says a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
So, so I asked you your motivation to get into business. What makes you so confident betting on yourself? It seems like you're a very confident young person, and I want to know where it came from.
I just learned for myself how to become confident. I used to be very shy, but then once you get into more business, you're like realizing just to be confident.
Wow. I think confidence is what a lot of people lack. And almost as you grow older and older, it's like when you're a young child, you believe you can do anything.
Yeah.
But people have a way of allowing life to crush their dreams and crush their confidence and to convince them that they can't accomplish the things that they once dreamed of when they were younger.
Yeah.
So for you, I think it's almost like you said, they're not allowing a lot of parents are scared to allow their kids to live their dreams. And then by the time they get older, it's like, okay, now that you're out the house, now you have to just get a job just to pay bills,
Yeah.
rather than getting that experience when you could still be home and learning through that experience. So,
Yeah, I agree.
all right. This is a lot, man. One day, would you ever consider starting your own school, like a real teaching people different things than they would learn in the classroom?
Depends. As of right now, when I'm older, I wouldn't want it. I want to start a business, maybe when I'm older.
Yeah, you
never
could always
know.
mentor people.
Yeah.
You're mentoring me. I'm learning from you. I think that's a good thing. I think that, all right. So let me. I got a couple different questions. I want to know, what's your goal in the next year? What's your goal by the time you're 18? And what's your overall purpose that you want to fulfill in life? So you want me to ask it again?
Ask me one by one.
All right, so I'll ask you one at a
time.
time.
Yeah.
What's your goal in the next year?
To make money, or what do you mean?
Whatever.
So my goal this year is to become a better person than I am already.
Mm-hmm.
Build more connections.
Mm-hmm.
Build a better relationship with God, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd also want maybe to help out more, make my business bigger,
Mm-hmm.
try to make more money, and just live life at a time.
I like it. And then I asked you earlier, I don't know, well, we kind of talked about it earlier, but by 18, or what do we say, by 20?
Yeah.
Earlier we were talking about. All right, so we'll do 20. By 20, what's life going to be like for you?
I don't know. It's in 8 years. I have a lot. Hopefully, I'll be having a business. I'll have a good amount of money. Be a happy person. That's most important.
I think so. And then, what do you feel like your purpose is, when the legacy that you leave on this world, when people remember you thousands of years from now? How do you want to be remembered? And what impact do you want to be remembered for having?
I want to obviously have an impact of changing the world in many ways. I want to be known for giving, because I always want to give more and more. Whenever I get money, I always give to charity. First thing I do, 20, 30% more. I'd give to charity, people that need it most. My impact, I don't really know yet. I'm still living my life, still trying to figure it out. I mean, you never know
Bro,
what life brings me.
you are wise beyond your years, and as I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm wishing that I had a lot of the mindset that you already have. So
Thank you.
if there's anything I can do, and definitely I'm going to make sure that I'm reaching out to people in Miami, getting the car washed.
Text me at 561-680-1967. Best car washes.